On this week's World of Saltwater Fishing, we're going offshore of Virginia Beach to the Norfolk Canyon. It's going to be a billfish spectacular. You do not want to miss this episode.
George Poveromo's World of Saltwater Fishing. Big fish don't stand a chance.
Here we are, Virginia Beach, Virginia. I'm with Dr. Ken Neill III, who recently retired as a dentist. And Ken's passion, probably even more than dentistry, was fishing.
I've practiced dentistry for 36 years, joined my dad in practice. So he opened our practice in 1967. I joined him in 1989. And so I just retired this year. So now I'm a full-time fishing nut. I was only part-time before.
That's how I knew Ken Neill going decades back. He's done our Saltwater Sports and Seminar series with us. And on several occasions, I've shot our World of Saltwater Fishing series out of Virginia Beach with Ken Neill as my so-called native guide. I vividly recall some of the most remarkable trophy striped bass fishing. We did one cold December night. We've had remarkable amberjack fishing. We've done pretty much all. Cobia, bottom fishing, the whole routine. Here I am with Ken. We were the guests of Captain Russ Costinas aboard Top Notch Sport Fishing, which is a 58-foot sport fishing boat, and working the cockpit would be his son, Bobby Costinas.
Well, the Top Notch, my brother and I built, this is a 6-1 that we built. My son actually bought my brother's portion out, and so we're going to continue running the Top Notch right out of Virginia Beach.
That mid-Atlantic area, when you start coming into August, September, they get a remarkable run of white marlin. So here we go. Ken and I meet up at the Top Notch, and we start steaming off to the area of the Norfolk Canyon. Now, leading us off, a great indicator of what's going on in terms of water circulation features, water temperature breaks, and where any eddying is occurring is Roth's fishing forecast analyses. So what we were looking for is where was some of that warmer water or current in relationship to the Norfolk Canyon. And it was a game of edges. We're going to try to find that current edge, which is always marked by a water surface temperature break. And that has the ability to cause upwellings. Nutrients bloom around these upwellings. Nutrients in turn attract smaller bait fish. The smaller bait fish in turn attract the fish that we're looking for. In our case, it would be billfish, and hopefully we get a shot at a couple of yellowfin tuna too, which this is not a bad time to catch them as well. So we finally get to an area that we had favorable water surface temperatures and a good current edge. Had a good looking spread of ballyhoo out, and then the art of trolling, especially for billfish, and again, white marlin in particular, is you have to make your boat look like a major league commotion of distressed bait fish. So how this came into play was Bobby set down 2 dredges. So the objective is to drop them back and deep to the point where you could still see these dredges. For if a billfish comes up on them, you could see that billfish, you could bring up a bait or grab a pitch bait and send it to them. Then we had daisy chain squid teasers up on the surface. So we had a rather elaborate spread in position. And Russ was up there working his magic, working bottom contours, playing off the edge as water surface temperature break, all set for the first strike. And fortunately, or unfortunately, based on how I'm going to spin this story here, that first strike came rather rapidly.
George Poveromo's World of Saltwater Fishing is proudly brought to you by Penn, let the battle begin. Mako, you'll find them where the fish are. Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's, your adventure starts here. Mercury. George, we'll be right back.
Alice Cooper had a 1970s era hit song called No More Mr. Nice Guy. I think I need to subscribe to that theme based on what's about to happen in the Norfolk Canyon off Virginia Beach with Ken Neill and the top-notch sport fishing team.
This could be described as a case where good guys sometimes don't finish first. I'm going to explain why. Over my fishing career, I've come very close to catching all 9 billfish species of the world. The one missing from my list is a spearfish. But on this particular day, and on this particular first strike, rod goes down. Ken, be my guest, go for it.
There's different angle on it somehow. He's coming up. Coming up, coming up. Try not to pop him, Bob, if you can. Oh, there he is. Look at that pretty fish. Fellas? Bobby? I don't think that's a white. Yeah. That's a round scale spearfish.
Oh, you kidding me?
Yeah,
Beautiful fish.
I think
Beautiful
it's a round
fish.
scale. It's a round scale.
Are you sure?
Yeah, lit up he is like
Yeah,
that.
that's a round scale spearfish.
Holy Christ.
Oh, sorry.
That's what I needed.
Yeah, I was just reconfirming my ID. They don't have, the spots you see on the dorsal fin on the whites. They don't have those. Okay. And,
You get one shot.
and they also call those hatchet marlin sometimes. See how it's got that hatchet look? That you can't really predict that. Yeah, that's a round scale spearfish.
Wow.
We didn't even know that was a species till recently. Thank you, Bobby. That was awesome.
I got to tell you, sometimes, where it does not pay to be a gentleman, this was one of the cases. I said, you get the first fish and you get the spearfish, right?
Yes, it did. But
That's the only billfish species I need to complete the whole quest of the world, all the world's billfish
Oh,
species.
you messed up, didn't you?
You can't be a gentleman anymore these days. Good guys sometimes don't finish first, and that was definitely a textbook case, but that's okay. We were glad to get this for the show. Very happy for Ken, who said that was his 6th round scale spearfish. So I wish he told me that before I gave him the first shot, but anyway, we got something planned for next season. We're going to go specifically target spearfish, and I'm not going to tell you when and where, but you just have to watch a future episode of World of Saltwater Fishing. Russ said, let's take these baits up. We're going to make a run. There's some good-looking water on the northeast side of the Norfolk Canyon. So we took up the elaborate spread and he steams on. We get to our area and the spread goes back. And no sooner did those baits go in position, bam, bam, we get a quick double header on white marlin and we pulled the hooks on both. We couldn't get a solid hookup on either one.
And white marlin, as soon as I think I know something, I've got him down, I'm good, then I'll miss the next 5 fish. And so they irritate me as much as any fish out there, so it makes me want to catch them as much as any fish out there.
But there went 2 right there. But, no fret yet. We're still really doing well. We got the spearfish. Hey, we had a shot at 2 whites right there, so they're fish around. We're going to work at it, and we're going to really do well. Shortly after, bam, bam, another double, but different acting fish.
Something blew up on it.
I don't think it was
Okay.
yeah, I got him, Ken. I got one.
Oh, right there, yeah. Hey, George hooked up. All right, there. All right, cool.
I got him though. You hooked up. We got double going here.
Two.
Swarmed by fish. 3 hooked up, I guess, and they were popping some others down here. Let's see what we got. Now try to keep them apart.
We hooked up 2. We're holding on to 2 of them right now.
Oh, thank you so much.
Tuna.
Okay. No wonder it's fighting so hard.
Keep reeling.
Keep on.
There you
Reeling
go.
up the slack. There you go.
Got him?
Yep. Good
Coming
job,
in.
George.
Full. Spin around to the camera. Get him in the cockpit.
That's a nice that light gear.
We had dinner.
That's a heck of a bycatch there. Where the hell is that hook? Like, it's held so far, but. Nice job, Bobby.
There you go. Good job.
Bobby, excellent job. Jump down
right.
there and ham it up behind the fish. Okay, back
Ooh,
there.
nice fish.
Nice job.
There you go. Good job.
That was definitely our bounty that we're going to take back to South Florida. And that pretty much wrapped up day one. So we steamed all the way back to Virginia Beach Fishing Center, where Russ and a top-notch run out of. And I've got to tell you, which is typical of Virginia Beach and some other mid-Atlantic places, when the boat pulls back up, they even have fish cleaning services for you too. So we dragged those yellowfins over, and they just did a remarkable job. Russ said, I want you and Ken at the boat 4:30 again in the morning. These canyon runs are definitely early morning and late arrivals in the afternoon, but I'll tell you what, when the fishing is good out there, it's certainly worth the lost sleep.
George Poveromo's World of Saltwater Fishing is proudly brought to you by Simrad. Rapala holds the world record for world records. Suffix, always use the best line. Starbright Boat Care Products, blending technology with performance since 1973. George, we'll be right back.
As day 2 dawns, and with white marlin on our quest, we head back offshore to the Norfolk Canyon. I'm with Ken Neill and the top-notch fishing team. Before we get back to the fishing, let me tell you about a gem of a coffee shop that we found in Virginia Beach. Located on Laskin Road at the Hilltop East Shopping Center, Roast Rider is known for its selection of coffees, house-made cold brews, and espresso from noted industry pioneers. They also offer pizza, sandwiches, pastries, and much more from popular area proprietors. Roast Rider's visitors booth is a collection of personalized handwritten Post-it notes by customers from both local and afar. I was asked to add to the collection. Roast Rider also provided cold brew bottles for the boat for a good pick-us-up during our steams to and from the Norfolk Canyon. Let me showcase where we stayed during this journey. We stayed at the Courtyard Marriott, Virginia Beach South. The oceanfront property is within walking distance to a number of attractions and dining establishments. Best of all, for us, it was a short drive to and from the Virginia Beach Fishing Center. And on that note, let's get back to the actual fishing. Those diesels fire up, all the tackles put back into position, and then we know the game plan. We're heading back out, and we had some fresh intel from Ross Fishing Forecast Analyses where some of that water moved or transitioned around that the canyon, Norfolk Canyon. And here we go, day 2. We get to the area. Russ shuts down the top notch, gets into a good trolling speed, and again, no sooner had those baits gone out than bam, bam.
I'm hooked up.
You hooked up? Well, I am too.
All right, we got two.
Whoa!
Whoa, that was jumping right there.
All right, if I can, you cannot. Your dredges are not up. All right.
Holy moly. I can't see where my line is with George.
Keep coming, George.
That's not a baby one.
All right, got.
There you
Got
go.
the leader. Woo!
Got the leader. Whoa.
Coming by
in.
you.
All right, there you go, Ken. Up to you now. Release. Ken's on now. Got mine. Hey, now if that's a spearfish, you're swimming back. You know that.
I think it was the white.
We get the first one out as a currency.
He might
Tail
be,
wrap.
Might be tail wrap now.
He is tail wrap now.
There we go.
There you go.
There you
Good
go,
job,
thanks.
Bobby.
Good job.
job.
Swim him.
Let me swim him.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me swim him.
Good job, Bobby.
Swim him a little
Fish
bit
was
there.
tail wrapped, and Bobby was able to untangle him, and fish is being revived now.
Yeah,
Looks good. Good job, Bobby. Woo!
pretty work, guys.
Hey, that was fun. Gave me
get
everything I
another
wanted. All
Great
right.
job, guys.
Good job, Captain.
White marlin might be the big game headliners during the push through mid-Atlantic waters, but overall, yellowfin tuna are the more popular and sought after of the two. Yellowfins are revered for the hard, long fights and highly priced table fare. When yellowfins are widely scattered, trolling covers more ocean and increases the odds of catching them. Conversely, when yellowfins are abundant, chunking and live baiting deliver the most impressive results. Best bet, when a yellowfin is hooked on the troll, maintain speed and heading with the goal of loading up more rods. In artbypasta.com, from catch to canvas, rendering.
Catch the canvas, baby.
We'll be right back. George Poveromo's World of Saltwater Fishing is proudly brought to you by the Florida Keys and Key West. Come as you are. ACR, the leader in marine safety electronics. Float on boat trailers. Make it easy. Make it dependable. Make it float on. VMC, your expert in hooks. Art by Pasta, real life art. Visit artbypasta.com.
The latest from Ross Fishing Forecast Analysis is a collaboration with Fathom Science and Simrad Electronics called FishCast. Built exclusively for Simrad displays and fully integrated with CMAP charts, FishCast, developed by Fathom Science, combines AI-enabled technology using over a decade of Ross Fishing Forecast Analysis hotspot locations with real-time oceanographic data to produce an optimal catch location map showing where the better fishing conditions are located. For more information, go to simrad-yachting.com/fishcast or ross.com/fishcast.
Okay, we're back on the troll, and we're all amped up here. When you're trolling and you get a fairly long dry spell, and then bam, a rod goes down and wakes you right up. And my rod went down. I had a white marlin on. It came in there like 100 miles an hour on that teaser.
Look at that pretty thing, huh?
Can't be by himself. Could he?
Tearing up the water. Good job. Good job. Tip, there we
All right,
go.
down on the rod, that counts.
You got to come up here,
Leave it on the
see the
rod.
blue line? Running to the corner?
You want to back up a step so I can get to it?
You got him?
Yep, go forward a little bit. It's underneath you. Yeah, keep cranking up the slack though.
Yep, I got you.
Okay.
Go ahead. Beautiful fish. We finally got the leader to Bobby. He released another white marlin. So now we're 3 out of 5.
So at the end of the day, we found a high flyer of some commercial gear and went by it and saw 15, 20 dolphins just greyhounding, jumping right towards us. They hit everything we had, and I think we caught 4 or 5 of them to finish out the day.
I was wondering when the dolphin were going to show up. And after all, I did come all the way up from South Florida to catch dolphin.
Tuna, a little dolphin, a little marlins, a little spearfish.
It looked like a swarm of bees coming at
Yeah,
you.
there's plenty of dolphin out there.
I think we may have boated 4 or 5 in that exchange and released a couple of them, and that was it. We just kept pushing away. We had tuna to take home. Really no need to really overdo it on the mahi, and it was a fantastic day. Ken and I just sat back there in the cabin and reminisced about past fishing trips, future ones, the whole bit. And
With 2 amazing days in a can, the crew and I celebrated with dinner at Waterman's Restaurant. When it comes to dining in Virginia Beach, Waterman's Surfside Grill is a landmark seafood restaurant. Noted for serving seafood caught locally and from U.S. waters, I ordered one of the evening specialties, broiled flounder. Prepared correctly, flounder is outstanding whether fried, blackened, or broiled, and Waterman's prep was spot on. Dessert was also outstanding. Waterman's full bar complements the restaurant and its amazing beachfront view.
It was a great 2 days. Everybody on that boat were just perfect, fun to be with, all very professional.
And every trip has been a blast. He is super fun to fish with. He knows his stuff. You think of a television guy being kind of a, not as hardcore, but he is. He's a true fisherman.
Fishing with George was great. We had a really good time. It was laid back. We caught a bunch of fish. It was a great day.
And when you have guys like Bobby and Russ Costinos and Ken Neill riding shotgun with you, you cannot go wrong.
If you're a fan of our show, keep up with our adventures by following us on social media. I'm on Instagram at George Poveromo, and on Facebook, go to facebook.com/George.Poveromo. You can also watch your episodes at any time on YouTube at George Poveromo TV. We'll see you on the water.